Yeah! Hey Robin, third video of the week as promised, and also as promised I'm gonna tell you the story between Dodie and me. The story that I've been imagining in my mind, because I believe that if I tell you the story we can be able to analyze it and realize if I do love Dodie or if I don't love Dodie, or just realize what my feelings truly are towards her. And you know how we got to this part of the story, and if you don't, click here to see the videos and understand how we got to this part of the story, because I'm not gonna explain to you how I fell in love with her. That's a story that I already told. Also, I believe that we have gotten tired of this background over the last 2 days because they have been continuous, and so I'm gonna change the background for this video. And yeah, that's it. So without further ado, welcome to Victoryville. So the story could start with Dodie watching my videos for whatever reason it is. It could be something like this. She clicks on my videos and starts to watch them and realizes that I have a crush on her, and she thinks that that is cute. And she thinks that I am kind of cute or something interesting, funny, or whatever she may think. And she decides to watch the next videos, the other videos that I do, the previous ones and the future ones, and she just becomes a normal viewer. It could happen. And then she watches the videos that I've been doing in this channel for the past year. She realizes that I'm a nice guy. I'm someone like interesting and cool and funny, and she decides to contact me. And so we get in touch. She sends a message to me and I respond. Of course, my first reaction would be to fangirl a little because I am literally a big fan of her. Afterwards, we could just keep in touch. We could just communicate. Maybe she text message me, or maybe we get to have conversations over the phone or over just text message. But we could connect. We could start to communicate in such a way that we start to become sort of friends. We could start to become something more than just acquaintances. And then, as we have become far closer than just acquaintances, and maybe we have even become friends, she starts to talk to me and I start to talk to her about the plans and dreams and ambitions and the future and just things we would like to do. And between those things, there is something that comes up. It comes up that she would like to travel, that she is looking for a place to travel to, and that she just wants to get to know the world, because I don't know her, but she looks like a girl that would like to know the world and to travel and to meet new people and get to experience new experiences. And so she tells me this, and I immediately tell her, well, you should come to Mexico and you should visit me. You should stay here at my house. We could start to tour from here. I could be your guide in Morelia and I could guide you through any other places in Mexico, because I actually want to travel to various places. So what if we travel Mexico together and we get to know it better than I have ever known it before? And so, for some reason of the world, she says yes, she agrees to come to my house, and she says that she would like to travel with me through this country, which is a very beautiful country, and I invite you all to see it. But I believe that most of my audience are my friends, so you know this country and you know it's beautiful. And and the day she comes, I receive her at the airport, and we get to finally see each other in person. In this scenario, we have seen each other's videos, but we have never seen each other in person. And so it's a very beautiful moment, and she comes to my house and she stays here. And we do all these things that I said we would do. We travel, we get to know this country, and we just experience the culture that is Mexico and the beautiful things that are in Mexico. And we have these beautiful experiences. We travel to Pátzcuaro and get to know the beautiful city that is Pátzcuaro and Janitzio. And then we travel to, I don't know, another state. Maybe we travel to Jalisco, maybe we travel to Colima, I don't know. We could even go to Guanajuato. There would be an amazing and various amount of things that we could travel to. And in these travels we experience a lot of things as friends together, and we start to get closer and to feel even more connected. And something along those times and inside these amazing times that we're having starts to spark. And we start to notice that there is something more between the both of us. And these amazing times go by and we reach the end of our journey. And so before she goes, we stay at my parents' house and we talk all night. We stay up, conversating, talking, and just having a great time in my room, talking about the future, reading some books, watching some movies, and talking about the experiences we shared and the moments that we had. Or simply talking about nothing in a very beautiful way that only friends can do. Because at this point, we have become friends. And we start to lose track of time until we realize that the sun is coming up. And knowing that the sun is coming up, we want to see this sunrise together. We get out of my room, we go to my roof, and we experience this sunrise. And as we watch to the sun coming up in this beautiful last Mexico sunrise for her, we both lean forward and we kiss. One beautiful kiss at my rooftop, watching the sun come up. And that's when we both realized that we could be something, that we could have something between both of us, that there is something more than friendship here, and that it could be beautiful. And so she goes. I take her to the airport and we hug goodbye, and she goes back to London or to wherever she has to go. And that's it. That was the end of the first time that we saw each other in person. A beautiful trip through my home country. We continue to keep in touch, but because she's far away, we cannot truly be together. There is nothing that we can do to change the fact that we are far, far away from each other. And so, keeping in touch and continuing to be great friends, we just await for what the future has in store. And we await for what may come. And we hope that the future has its best wishes for us. But we have something that we can never lose. A story to tell, and the past together, and a friendship that cannot be ever taken away. And that's the story, Robin. That's what I've been imagining. That's what I've been having in my mind these last days. As I tell it to you, and maybe as you listen to it, you may realize that I don't love her. I don't love Dodie. It's just some sort of weird attraction that is far more powerful than it has ever been with any other celebrity crush before. But it's just a crush, it's just an attraction. And what I'm actually dreaming about more is of the possibility of getting to know her, of the possibility of actually maybe there being something there. I don't love her, but I truly believe and I truly feel in my heart that that it could be possible. And that is beautiful. But it's just my imagination, Robin. But before I go, Robin, I would like to point out the fact that imagination is very powerful. Because not only it allowed me to go through a trip in which I became friends and maybe even something more with Dodie, but it also helped me in a very interesting, weird and strange and not usual way to let go of her. Because now that I have lived through this experience and now that I have told it to you, I feel like I can let her go. Which is something very strange to say for a person that I don't really know and that doesn't really know me at all. She doesn't even know my existence. But I have let her go. I could let go of her because I imagined the future with her. Man, that's the power of imagination. And I hope you enjoyed these 3 videos that I managed to make. And that's it. I wish you love, Robin.